What I'm going to do is fix the tax system. For example, we have 1,000 trillionaires in America. Billionaires in America. And what's happening? They're in a situation where they, in fact, pay 8.2% in taxes. If they just paid 24%, 25%.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2024 presidential race just got a lot more intense. President Biden has thrown down a shocking ad announcing he's not backing down and is ready to fight for another term. But that's not all. He has released a powerful new ad directly targeting his biggest rival, Donald Trump. In this jaw-dropping ad, Biden accuses Trump of wanting to be a dictator and warns that Trump cannot be allowed to hold office again. The ad pulls no punches, highlighting Trump's most controversial actions, including leading an insurrection and making threats to rule with an iron fist. But what's driving Biden to stay in the race? What are the stakes for our democracy? Can Trump really make a comeback? And if so, at what cost? We'll dive deep into the drama, the high stakes, and the critical questions facing the nation. Stay tuned as we break down this explosive announcement and uncover what this battle means for the future of America.
That I'm running, I'm the leader of the Democratic Party, no one is pushing me out.
So as Joe Biden has told everyone that he is running, and he is the leader of the Democratic Party, no one is pushing him out. And when you get knocked down, you get back up, which proves that Biden is not going anywhere and is ready to face all the odds in order to stay at the position where he is right now.
Donald Trump lost 2 debates to me in 2020. Since then, he hadn't shown up for debate. Now he's acting like he wants to debate me again. Well, make my day, pal. I'll even do it twice. So let's pick the dates, Donald. I hear you're free on Wednesdays.
In this video, you can see how Joe Biden announced that he will debate Donald Trump twice, saying, "Donald Trump lost 2 debates to me in 2020. And since then, he hasn't shown up for a debate. Now he's acting like he wants to debate me again. Well, make my day, pal. I'll even do it twice. So, let's pick the dates, Donald. I hear you're free on Wednesdays." But the question is, what exactly happened in the recent ad? To understand the context of Biden's latest move, let's delve into the details of this ad.
And the microphones will be muted after a candidate's speaking time is up.
The debate expected to run 90 minutes. There will be 2 commercial breaks this evening.
We're going to bring you full analysis here.
President Biden's campaign is rolling out a new 60-second TV ad in crucial battleground states starting Monday. This move aims to recover from a shaky debate performance in Atlanta last week, which has impacted his standing in the 2024 race. The ad, shared with the New York Times before its debut, doesn't include footage of Biden's unsteady debate performance. Instead, it highlights his energetic appearance at a rally in North Carolina the following day. At the rally, Biden, looking relaxed with the top 2 buttons of his shirt open, delivered a lively speech, which his supporters had hoped for during the debate.
States, Donald Trump. Gentlemen, thanks so much for being here. Let's begin the debate, and let's start with the issue that voters consistently say is their top concern.
With dramatic music in the background, the ad starts by inviting President Joe Biden and then the former President Donald Trump. "Folks, I know I'm not a young man," he says, "but I know how to do this job. I know right from wrong. I know how to tell the truth. And I know, like millions of Americans know, when you get knocked down, you get back up." He finishes with a strong fist pump. The ad comes after a tense 72 hours for Biden's campaign. Donors were worried about his debate performance, and both the White House and Biden's team worked hard to rally support for the president. Biden spent Sunday at Camp David with close family, who encouraged him to keep fighting, a theme echoed in the new ad. "Americans deserve a president who doesn't back down from a fight, and that's Joe Biden," said Michael Tyler, the campaign's communications director. In the ad's first half, Biden addresses Trump's comments on the economy, the pandemic, and the Jan. 6 Capitol riot.
President Biden, I want to give you a minute.
The only person on this stage is a convicted felon is the man I'm looking at right now. And the fact of the matter is,
During a fiery moment in a presidential debate, Joe Biden didn't hold back, declaring Donald Trump a convicted felon. This bold statement added intense heat to their clash on the national stage.
Convicted felon. His son is a convicted felon at a very high level. His son is convicted, going to be convicted probably numerous other times. Should have been convicted before, but his Justice Department let the statute of limitations lapse on the most important things. But he could be a convicted felon as soon as he gets out of office. Joe could be a convicted felon with all of the things that he's done. He's done horrible things.
And when it comes to Trump, he also didn't hold back, mocking Biden by suggesting that Biden's son is a convicted felon and even hinting that Biden himself could be one, claiming he has done horrible things.
Dealing with everything we have to do with, look, if we finally beat Medicare.
At the debate, Biden struggled without a script. For the North Carolina rally, he used a teleprompter, and the ad pulls from these remarks. The campaign plans to air the ad on TV and digital platforms in battleground states, targeting younger and more diverse viewers through networks like ESPN, TNT, Bravo, FX, and Comedy Central, as well as sports programs and the premiere of The Bachelorette. The Biden campaign is working hard to dismiss calls for Biden to step aside after his poor debate performance. Campaign chair Jennifer O'Malley Dillon wrote in a memo on Saturday, downplaying concerns and emphasizing that the election would always be close. Joe Biden's campaign is launching a hard-hitting TV ad against Donald Trump, also highlighting his 34 felony charges for the first time after weeks of avoiding the topic. This ad, part of a $50 million June ad campaign, tests whether a tough negative campaign can reduce Trump's lead in the polls. Starting Monday, the ad will run in key battleground states, presenting the election as a choice between a convicted criminal who's only out for himself and a president who is fighting for your family. It aims to shift the focus from Biden's job performance to a comparison between him and Trump.
There was no inflation at the time. There were no jobs. We provided thousands of millions of jobs for individuals who are in all communities, including minority communities. We made sure that they have health insurance. We have covered, if the ACA has increased, I made sure that they're $8,000 per person in a family.
During the 2024 election campaign, as Biden's team gears up for a tough battle against Trump. In court, they're showing pictures of Donald Trump and saying he's been found guilty of 34 serious crimes, accused of sexual assault and involved in financial fraud. Meanwhile, Joe Biden's been busy lowering healthcare costs and making big companies pay their fair share of taxes. Biden's team thinks many people haven't really thought about the upcoming election yet. This new ad is their first big effort to show Trump's legal problems and change how people see the campaign. Before, Biden's team was careful about talking too much about Trump's legal issues. But in May, they started to talk more openly. Biden even called Trump a convicted criminal at a fundraiser. They're also using social media a lot to keep the pressure on Trump, calling him a convicted criminal and even selling shirts that joke about his court schedule. The ad is part of a big plan to spend $50 million on ads in June. It'll be on TV in important states and across the country. But they haven't said exactly how much this ad costs. Trump is using his legal troubles to get support from his followers, saying the trials are unfair. When he was in Michigan, he told his supporters that the attacks on him are only because he's running for president and doing well in the polls. Michael Tyler, who speaks for Biden's campaign, says this election in 2024 is a big difference. He also mentioned, and it's why we will make sure that every single day we are reminding voters about how Joe Biden is fighting for them, while Donald Trump runs a campaign focused on one man and one man only, himself. As we go through this intense political race, it's clear that both candidates are ready for a tough campaign. Biden's bold new ad shows his determination to run for another term, highlighting the important choice voters face. The difference between Biden's dedication to his policies and Trump's legal troubles is crucial for the nation's future. Do let us know your views in the comments below. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon so you are notified as soon as we upload our next video. Thanks for watching.